Hello, chat. I'm White. Late. I actually feel heavy today. I didn't do nothing at all. I don't remember if I had any content scheduled. I about fell out of my chair, chat. My chair safe now. Okay. Gerald follow. I think I've slept a lot of hours today. I said I'm fearful. I just woke up, chat. I woke up about 9:40, and it took me like 30 minutes to get moving. Very draining, whatever that is. It's very draining on your body, chat. I don't think I ever had anything drain me so bad. But, wow, I'm amazed. You're amazed, chat. If you're sleeping that much, your body needs it. I don't know if that's true or not. Hope you don't feel like a creepy zombie. It's more tired, chat. Maybe drained, sleepy, and I don't know the word, but it's very hard feeling. Yes, I have, but they said they wouldn't work. But they gave them to me anyway. They said with what I had that it's wouldn't work. Medication would not work against it. Well, they might help with a little bit of the symptoms like the sore throat and stuff, but they said most likely nothing will help besides time. Well, we just gotta let time happen. Yeah, better to take them just in case. That's what they said. But still fine, folks actually been with me all day, besides right now. We give everyone time to join in chat, then we'll start the video. So how have your day been, chat? A squirrel day. Of course, you got a broken leg. Well, not broken, just slightly. Hey, Sword Man, welcome to the stream. We're just having a normal just chatting session before we start. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling about the same as I did yesterday. I've been trying to bless up, chat, but I don't know how, if it's helping or if it's making me worse. I don't know if I should fight it, or if I should just move into it and keep resting. Very odd. You need to eat doesn't get worse, I count that as a good thing. Well, keep resting. I wish too much everything get done. But today I got little things done, chat. Little things. Absolutely nothing. Zero. No accomplishments. Nothing. If you ever plan to have a little shiftless one tonight, there will be 9 months of this. Shapeshifters don't bleed. I'm a shapeshifter spirit, after all. That's not how that works. Are you ready for the ATM, chat? Oh, it is the ATM. That's the wicked going, chat. A little. I think the story on the Castle of Whitestone is pretty good, chat. The stories get me interested the whole time I've been playing the game. The game's been thorough. I kinda don't like the puzzle aspect of the game. I think the game should have been kind of tourist-driven and kept the story moving. I think the puzzle sections kind of throws the story down. I think this game would have been good with a little bit of gameplay, long puzzles, and more story. Puzzles are not my weakness, chat. I'm great at puzzles. I should be the puzzle queen. You know, I should have a crown that appears on my head when there's a puzzle on. That's how good at puzzles I am, you know. Just so magically when a puzzle happens on screen, my magic crown appears because I'm so good at puzzles. I was crowned the queen of puzzle solving. That's how good at puzzles I am. I dare you say that. Dots to dot. I'm good at word searches. I'm addicted to word searches and for the top. Are you sure? Is there a game where you do word searches? I mean by the game, by the actual video game where you saw like word searches. You know, I was eating lunch, chat. Funny story, by a murdered post. And I was eating some KFC. And, the worker brought the KFC over to me, and I had some biscuits and stuff, and they looked at me and they said, do you want me to butter your biscuit? And I just stood there, amazed, and I was like, no, I can butter my own biscuit. Thank you, I guess. And they walked off. Well, I did drop my microphone the other day, so. No, they asked, they brought me my food, and, you know, you get biscuits with your KFC, you know, your chicken and stuff, and they asked if I wanted my biscuits buttered, and I told them, no, I can butter my own biscuit. I just felt that odd. I remember that when Shark said buttered toast. They brought up a memory. Those are American biscuits and gravy things. Well, the gravy ain't for the biscuits. The gravy comes on the mashed potatoes and the dinners. You know, you get a salad, you get a biscuit. You get 3 pieces of chicken. You get some mashed potatoes with gravy. And sometimes, if you ask nicely, they give you tater wedges. Or fries now. The English biscuit are a menu item. Or how do you even have breakfast without biscuits? I mean, every restaurant has biscuits. I mean, if you go to McDonald's, they got biscuits. If you go to Hardee's, they got biscuits. If you go to Chickens, They got biscuits. You know, the Wendy's, they got biscuits. If you go to Five Guys, I don't know if Five Guys does or not, but maybe they have biscuits. No, Five Guys is kind of like a midday thing. You know, biscuit is a staple of a breakfast, so. You know, Waffle House, they got biscuits. You go to, Beanie's, they got biscuits. If you go to Cracker Barrel, they got biscuits. They had a biscuit like that since you was in San Francisco. I think the last biscuit I had was from Popeyes. I forget about Popeyes. I also forget about Lee's. Lee's is a restaurant too that serves chicken. That has to be on the Purple app.